So Casper is the president of the Entrepreneurs Organization chapter here in Beijing, a good buddy of mine. I'm a fellow member. Please give it up, please, for Casper Johansson from Sardinia.
Thank you, Jerry. As Richard mentioned, I'm an entrepreneur here in Beijing. I have a company called Sardinia, which does data mining and business intelligence. And for all the Keys on the Plane people here, if you haven't had the pleasure of speaking to Richard, you should definitely meet him. He's a guy to go to for just information on how a lot of things work here. And let me see a hand show. How many of you have watched NHL games, so hockey games from the U.S.? Great. So you'll know that every hockey team has an enforcer, which is basically the guy who comes out and when somebody high sticks or cross-checks your buddy on the team, you bring someone on the ice, it's actually just go straight at them and just go hit them and roll around on the ice and beat the crap out of them. And one of the founders of the company I'm introducing, eProf, is Trevor, and that was actually, he played in the NHL and that was his role. So I think he made a smart move getting out of that and becoming an entrepreneur, but you know, a lot of the lessons from that you can reuse because sometimes as an entrepreneur you do have to get the gloves off and just throw down and then just go for it and totally commit to one thing. And then if you end up in the penalty box, you have to kind of be used to that, pick yourself back up and then move on. And the market that they're targeting is education, which is a massive, massive market globally, which has not seen nearly the innovation it should have from technology. It just has massive potential, not only in China, but globally. And they're trying to build the ultimate education platform. So with that, I'll hand over to Trevor, and he'll show you the demo. And I saw the first demo day that they did about a week into the program, and they've made tremendous progress since then. Trevor.
Woo! Thank you. Thank you to Casper for completely ruining my credibility. Thank you, Casper. So my name is Trevor. I am the co-founder of eProf, and I would like to introduce you to a friend of mine, Mr. Tom Cruise. Let's hear it for Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, everybody. So we're going to give Tom a makeover. So get ready. And that is Avatar. So the man responsible for that incredible transformation is this man, Howard Pinsky. He's the world's first eProf, and he's a Photoshop wizard. And thanks to YouTube, he has amassed 150,000 loyal students, 150,000 YouTube subscribers. The thing is, Howard hates teaching on YouTube. There's no payments, there's no way to manage his enormous student following, and there's no way, most importantly, to conduct live classes. Every day he wakes up, he has 100 messages in his inbox requesting private tutoring, but there's no way to monetize that. In his own words, YouTube was built for video bloggers and musicians, not teachers. You guys should feel lucky the audio in the building isn't working because I was going to play that video. Okay, so even today's leading education platforms like Blackboard, Tutor Vista, WizIQ, these aren't really teacher-friendly. And that's not me saying this, it's their own users. So we wanted to liberate Howard from his current outdated teaching platform. We wanted to build him a home that he would be proud to teach on. But instead of getting started right away, we reached out to hundreds of teachers, both online and offline. We asked them one simple question. If you could build the ultimate teaching platform, what would it look like? If you could design the blueprints for the ultimate teaching platform, what would it look like? And this is what they said. First and foremost, it should be exclusive to great teachers. This is Sal Khan from the Khan Academy. He's a real inspiration to us, and he's a prime example of the type of impact that an amazing teacher can have on millions of students. So we need guys like him on our platform. Secondly, these great teachers need to be compensated. You know, the average teacher at Harvard makes $2,000 per student, whereas my guy Howard makes 13 cents per student. So we think it's time Howard got a raise. And thirdly, it's got to be live. It's got to be a synchronous, real-time platform. YouTube, Khan Academy, iTunes, these are all asynchronous platforms, meaning pre-recorded videos. And no matter how good the educational videos are, they can't replace the intimacy and the interaction of a live teacher holding your hand every step of the way. So we had the blueprints and we got started. 3 months later, we built eProf. eProf is a teaching venue that gives teachers a personalized landing page, a comprehensive student management system, and most importantly, a virtual classroom where they can conduct live classes and make money. This is our homepage. This is where we feature some of our more prominent eProfs. There's Howard right there. This is the eProf profile. You can think of it like LinkedIn for teachers. This is where teachers showcase the teaching style of potential students. So we're going to go ahead to the Create a Course wizard. And we really wanted this to be frictionless and intuitive. You'll notice that the eProf is in complete control of the entire process. We really wanted to empower them to set the parameters of the class because they're the ones bringing us students. They're the ones porting their students over to our platform, and we want them to be in control. So here's the cornerstone of our site. We're extremely proud of it. It's the hallway. It's where the students and teachers connect. It's actually right before the cornerstone of our site. You can see Jeff is sending out a tweet to advertise his class to his loyal Twitter followers. Okay, here it is. Here's the virtual classroom. We built this ourselves. We wanted to control every little detail of the platform. So this is the teacher's view. Everything is on the cloud, so the eProf can upload their teaching materials and access it at any time, anywhere. Our servers can support up to 30 students simultaneously. And this is important because it's our own servers, it's our own code, and we don't pay any licensing fees. So it only costs us 20 cents an instance, which has big scaling implications. So I just want to stress how this is a live, interactive experience. And when you contrast it to pre-recorded videos, it's like night and day. So we expect our eProfs to make up to $300 per class. And that translates into 150 times more per student than they make on their current platform. Initial results have shown that eProfs are eager to break up with their current platform. In fact, we've been live for about 12 hours now, and our eProfs already represent 400,000 students, and we're just getting started. This is the team. That's our CTO, Jeff. That's myself, Adrian, and Dennis. And we're really well-rounded. We're a very cohesive group. We have an MBA, a PhD, 2 former IBM employees. But most importantly, we're all teachers in some capacity. And we feel the pain of not having a home to go to when we want to teach. So we're asking for $400,000. We want to continue to recruit the best teachers from around the web. And to do this, we need to constantly improve our technology. So the first thing we want to do is update our virtual classroom from Flash to HTML5. We also want to continue to scale our cloud infrastructure so we can support dozens of classes per day. And lastly, as you can probably guess, we want to build a mobile client as well. But above all that, we genuinely want to hear your input on what you guys think the ultimate teaching platform should look like. Thank you.
Thank you. Nicely done. Into the penalty box. Used to be a professional NHL hockey player.